Good morning. All right, so this is our final morning in Cape Town. Just came down to the restaurant for a little breakfast. We'll be leaving here in about an hour to head over to the airport for the beginning of our trek back home. Flying over to Johannesburg, hanging out there for the rest of the day, and then 3 flights the following day into the day after to get us back to the east coast of the United States. Very cool. So, just standard breakfast, having some eggs, waffle, and just continuing to digest all that we have seen and learned and been exposed to, been educated about. Just fabulous. So, the trek home begins. Alright, so we've been picked up and we're in the Uber on our way to the airport. Taking our last look at Cape Town here as we head over, and it has been a genuine pleasure. Great city, really enjoyed being here. Lots of stuff to do, lots of stuff to see, just awesome. So goodbye to Cape Town, and the trek continues. Clearly a city landmark. Okay, so quick trip over to the airport. Had probably our easiest trek through security during this whole trip. Very, very painless. There's a side benefit of having our entire trip be in business class. We get the priority check-in, and then we get to go to the fast track going through security, although there was not very much of a line. But we came through, take out your laptops, clink clink, boom. So now we are in the lounge. It's a shared lounge, it's by The Lounge. We're on South African Airways for this leg of the trip, and so this is South African, and I think 2 or 3 other entities share this lounge. But pleasant enough lounge. We just had breakfast at the restaurant, so we won't be eating here. We'll be here for probably the next 90 minutes or so, maybe a little less than that, until it's time to board for our quick trip over to Johannesburg. But the trek continues, heading back home. The next flight? Okay. No rush. The whole, seats are already assigned, everything, so we're good. So I'm going to take a quick tour of this lounge here. This side is actually facing out over the terminal area. And we have a quiet meeting room area, some food, various types. Excuse me. And then around here, we have the ability to look out over the airfield, which is kind of cool. A little brighter over here. Different aircraft. So, British Airways, it looks like they're Virgin. So, just good old basic lounge, but very, very nice. Available to us as business class on South African in the Cape Town airport. So, getting ready to leave the lounge, head over to our gate, and they switched over from breakfast to lunch and had a heck of a spread of stuff. Looks kind of cool, but it is incredible, the amount of stuff that they have here for us. But we're not participating in lunch, it's a little bit too early for us for lunch yet. So, getting ready to head over to our gate. See ya. So we left the lounge, came downstairs, and our gate is literally right off the elevator. So we are standing here a little early. We won't be boarding for another 10-15 minutes. But we're looking out over the airfield here. And a bunch of planes. Starline, something there over there. Our plane over here to the left is South African. There's Qatar ahead of us over there. So yeah, just waiting for the boarding call and get on our plane. Alrighty, so we are on completed boarding. We're sitting on our aircraft here, just waiting for pushback and heading over to Johannesburg. We have learned something. We're in the absolute front row here, which does not have any pockets or anything to push your stuff under the seat in front of you, because there's no seat in front of you. And for overhead stuff, the overhead right next to us has all the demo stuff and so on. So our bags are actually behind us. So in the future, we'll have to remember not the first row, the second row. Plus we can't lift up these little things between the seats. We can't, but the next row back, because right now I think our tray is in this armrest here. So little things to learn, to remember for next time, not the first row. See ya. Alright, quick taxi out to the runway. It looks like we're already lined up to be next. See how we do. Spooling up.
Have a good takeoff position.
Yep, I thought we were going to start rolling, but we're not quite rolling yet. Yeah, looks like now we're about to line up. This is just a quick 2-hour flight, but they did serve us what the gentleman referred to as a snack. I'm having the vegetarian, whatever that is. My wife is having the beef. So it's just a snack. That's it. So we're beginning our, we're descending into Johannesburg here. A lot of buffeting of wind kind of throwing us around here, but we should be on the ground shortly. Just like that, we're back in Johannesburg. So we're on the ground in Johannesburg. Another cool side benefit of business class, our baggage was off immediately. Pulled to the side, and the carousel hasn't even started for the non-priority business luggage, I guess. So that's kind of cool. We have our luggage. Now we're going to try and find the Uber pickup spot again and head back over to the Hyatt House in Rosebank. So, quick walk over to the Uber pickup spot. And we've requested our Uber. Should be here in about 9 minutes. We go back over to the same hotel we were at before and then relax. We're here till tomorrow. So our room wasn't ready, but we were to check in, so we took a quick stroll back over to the Rosebank Mall. Got our favorite South African treat, Krispy Kreme, and just kind of walked around a little bit before walking back now over to the hotel. The room should be ready. We can just relax. So we'll be back over there in a few. So we get back from the mall, and they tell us we're in room 001. Okay, fine. So we come into room 001, and I guess we've been upgraded. This is a little different than our previous room. So there's the door where you come in. It's a kitchenette, whatever you want to call that. The living room, where we have sofa, TV, so on. There's a little patio outside there through those doors. Then the next room over is the actual bedroom, which is separated off from the living room, also has a TV, so on. And the bathroom, which is crazy. There's no doors on the bathroom. Everything is kind of angled down to that sinkhole, drain hole over there. I'm accustomed to, shower doors or shower curtains or what have you. So I'm guessing this is one of the upgraded rooms. And there's a little chair. Yes. And potentially with this other door over here, I'm assuming it can be an adjoining room to the room next door. But yeah, shame we didn't get this when we were here for 4 nights. But maybe they're just treating us nice. This is the 3rd time we've stayed at this hotel, so we are probably like, they're regulars. Let's see if we can open this curtain here and see our little patio, and that's the front of the hotel right there. We're on the ground floor, so pretty cool stuff. So we're living the big life. All right, so we are back at the restaurant in the Hyatt House here in Johannesburg. It is about 7:17. We're having a fairly early dinner here just to get our evening kind of ended. Our pickup tomorrow is at 4:50 a.m. The Uber will be here at that time, so we're going to get up about 4 a.m. And we have a long day ahead of us. As we start our trek back, we will leave here, go to Addis Ababa. We're in there for like 10 hours. And then just after midnight tomorrow, we get on a plane that takes us to Frankfurt, Germany. We're there for a little bit. And then we continue from Frankfurt back to the East Coast in the Washington, D.C. area in in the U.S. So, we have a lot of traveling ahead of us. I look forward to some more enjoyment of being in business class, which again is a first for us this whole trip, doing business, seeing what that side of the world lives like. I'm wondering if we'll ever be able to do that again. But it was cool. It was cool. The trip, obviously, as I've said many times, was just amazing. But time to get back home, so we're headed home. See ya.